Good morning, students. For this video, I will show you class on how to apply slide animation and slide transition. So let's start. The first thing we're going to do is how to add a slide animation. So here's the step. First, let's select the objects that we want to add animation. For example, I want to add animation for this picture. And after I click the picture on the ribbon, click the animation tab and go to the animation group. And after go to the animation group, click the animation drop down arrow and select the option that you want to use. It's either fade, fly in, float in. So I choose uh, animations is split, and that's all. It on how to add slide animation. So the second we're going to do is by creating custom animation. So I will show you the steps. So on the ribbon, click the animation tab and go to the animation group. So after we go to the animation group, click the drop down arrow and select the options or custom animation. So if you want to find more effects, click on the lowest part and where you want to find effect. So after we adding effects on the animation tab, click the add animation. Adding animation simply means to add a special visual or sound effects to an object, including entrance and exit effects, changes in sizes and colors, and even movement. So choose from the entrance, emphasis, exit, and motion path effects when you click the add animation. So let's start. After we add animation, let's click the animation pane, which is allows you to view and manage all of the effects that are on on the current slide. You can modify and order effects directly from the animation pane, which is especially useful when you have several effects. Like this, the picture number one, you can move it here or you where you want to place it in. So, so let's see the final output for by costume or creating custom animation. And that's all by creating custom animation. After I show you guys on how to apply a slide animation, so let's move on to how to apply a transition. So here's the step. First, take the transition tab and click the transition more button. So after we click the transition button, select the transition that you want to use. And I want to use fade. So after we choose, the transition is applied to just the selected slide. So to apply the transition to all slides in the presentation, click the apply to all button on the transition tab. So click the hold the control and select each slide and select the transition that you want to use and click apply to all. So to test the transition, click the preview button. So that's all class on how to apply the transition. For the last one that we're going to do is for modify a transition. So you can customize a transition effect to meet your needs, including adjusting its speed or duration and adding sound. So here's the step on how to customize it. First step, click the effect options button. So these options available here will change based on which transition you've applied. So the transition we applied is fade. So let's see what the effect options. So I guess is to only. So let's try the true block. So after we click or select an effect options, select additional modification options in the timing group. So sound, it sounds when the slide goes to the next slide. So let's try uh, let's try the camera sound. And for the next step, duration. Duration is to specify the length of the transition. So let's try 1 minute. Then uh so that uh so that we don't have to struggle one by one, um we can apply it to all button. So that's all the slides are customized at the same time. So let's try. So after we apply to all, on mouse click, the mouse click is select this option to have the slide advance when the mouse is clicked. Then the after word is when we select these options to have the slide advance after the amount of time you specify. The last step is click preview to see how your transitions look with the modification applied. So let's see. That's all. Thank you, students, for watching. I hope you learned a lot. Bye.